Sigma males, the lone wolves of the social world. They are the 9% of men who exist outside the social hierarchy. Unlike alphas who often seek social status or betas who find contentment in a supportive group, sigmas are self-reliant and independent. They prefer to go it alone, which can make them seem distant or even arrogant. But there's more to their lone wolf ways than meets the eye. Sigmas are complex individuals with unique traits that can be both fascinating and off-putting to others. So why do they keep their friend groups small? Let's explore the reasons behind this intriguing behavior. 1. They are highly selective when it comes to choosing friends. Sigmas are not interested in having a large group of friends. Instead, they prefer to have a small circle of friends who they can rely on. This is because they are very picky about who they let into their inner circle. Sigmas are not looking for people to fill a void in their lives. They are looking for people who can add value to them. This could be in the form of intellectual stimulation, shared interests, or simply someone who makes them laugh. As a result, it's not uncommon for sigmas to go through long periods of time without making any new friends. They would rather wait until they find the right person than settle for someone who is not a good fit. For example, a sigma male might prefer to spend his free time alone reading a book, instead of hanging out with a group of friends who are not interested in the same things as him. 2. They have a tendency to push people away. While sigmas may be highly selective when it comes to choosing friends, they also have a tendency to push people away. This can be due to a number of factors, such as their independent nature, their unwillingness to conform to social norms, and their general distrust of authority. As a result, sigmas often find themselves isolated from the rest of society. They may not want to admit it, but deep down they enjoy the freedom that comes with being alone. Sigmas are not looking for validation from others. They are content with being their own person, even if that means being misunderstood by the majority. This doesn't mean that sigmas are antisocial or don't enjoy human interaction. It just means that they are very particular about who they let into their lives. For example, a sigma male might be a successful businessman, but he might not have any close friends at work. He might prefer to keep his work relationships professional and only hang out with a small group of friends outside of work. 3. They prioritize their own goals above socializing. Another reason why sigma males have few friends is because they prioritize their own goals above socializing. This isn't to say that they're workaholics or that they don't enjoy having fun. It just means that they have a strong sense of self-motivation and discipline. When a sigma sets his mind to something, he's going to go after it relentlessly, and he won't let anything stand in his way, not even making time for friends. A great example of this is a sigma who decides to start his own business. He's going to put in long hours and make sacrifices in order to make his dream a reality. And while he's working hard to achieve his goals, socializing is going to be the last thing on his mind. 4. They are not afraid to be alone. Finally, sigma males are not afraid to be alone. In fact, they often thrive in solitude. This doesn't mean that they're introverts or that they don't enjoy social interaction. It just means that they're comfortable spending time by themselves and don't feel the need to always be surrounded by other people. Sigmas are independent thinkers who like to be in control of their own destiny. They don't need anyone else to validate their worth or to make them happy. As a result, they're often able to live very fulfilling lives with or without friends. For example, a sigma male might be perfectly content living in a one-bedroom apartment and spending his free time pursuing his hobbies. He might not have a large group of friends, but he doesn't feel the need to change because he's happy with how he is. In conclusion, sigma males are often characterized as lone wolves who prefer to operate outside of society's norms. While this may make them seem distant or unapproachable, it's important to remember that they are complex individuals with unique traits and perspectives. Their small circle of friends does not indicate a lack of social skills or an inability to connect with others. Rather, it reflects their high standards, independent nature, and unwavering commitment to their own goals. Sigmas may not have a large group of friends, but they don't need one to lead a fulfilling and successful life. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up as it helps the channel grow. We appreciate your support and hope you continue to watch our videos in the future.